Hi everyone, good day, and this is Krina again. Welcome to episode number 5. Where today I want to talk about regulations and cryptocurrencies. Now, there's one of the main objections, on many people's mind is that basically there's this thinking that regulations or the governments, right, will actually ban cryptocurrency one day, and this is one of the big fears that people have. But I'm basically of the opinions that governments can only regulate what they can. Now let's start with China. And China, as we know, is basically in year 2013, they have actually started to crack down on cryptocurrency and also ICOs, which is initial coin offerings. Is similar to like public listing of companies, but in this case, it's public listing of coins in the cryptocurrency world. So some of the drastic measures over the years, right, have included things like they have silenced all the discussions related to cryptocurrency online. They have banned all the foreign cryptocurrency exchanges in China. They have also banned all related events or promotional events related to cryptocurrency. Also, they have banned, Alipay accounts that have been, suspected of facilitating any crypto trade. Now, but the interesting thing is, despite all these, bans, we still find that, right, there are still retailers which accept cryptocurrency, right? This is like they're not caught. Just look at this example. Crypto-based Chinese news, basically a domestic retailer openly accepting payments in one of the major coins for sports car. Similarly, this is definitely a government-linked company. End of September this year, the Beijing Science Tech Report, which is one of the subscription magazine, announced that it will be basically accepting payments in Bitcoin for their subscription. And when asked why is it not banned, it's basically they're saying owning and investing in crypto is not banned, and went on to say further, some of the richest people, and this is the big names that's related to cryptocurrencies, actually are still not caught. They're not, they're not jailed by the government of China. Similarly, another China hotel in Sichuan, is the first to accept Ethereum as a payment. So down here, they also went on to say further that basically a lot of the top 13 of the top richest people in China, they are crypto entrepreneurs. That's what it is. Bitmain is the largest Bitcoin mining company. So the co-founders and the founders are in this list. And of course, Binance founder, right? OKCoins, and also the Huobi is another, again, cryptocurrency exchange. So this is the Bitmain co-founder. You see all this Bitmain. Bitmain is basically the mining company. So this is one, and of course, then over in US, basically you are also seeing governments regulating what they can. So they are cracking down on the initial coin offerings, especially those that are deemed to be fraudulent. That's what they are cracking down. And basically nowadays ICOs are more on the crackdown, but otherwise all the other parts that people are still trying to get in, and they continue to trade. And so basically regulations could be there, but enforcement is another matter altogether. Korean lawyers urge governments to drop blockchain rules. So currently there's still no clear rules in Korea related to blockchain, because governments claim that they just want to study the technology further. But I believe the lawyers have an interest to play, because basically when there are rules in place, then it will give more jobs to the lawyers. On the other hand, right, there are very liberal regulators like the Switzerland, and later on we'll see on Singapore, who basically, in this case, Switzerland, they're actually going to expect to issue a banking license to a new kind of bank that basically specialize in giving cryptocurrency related services. Here you see. In Singapore, the Temasek-backed Vertex invests in cryptocurrency exchange Binance. So Temasek is the Singapore investment arm, is a government investment arm. So this is almost, a signal from the government that, that they are giving a nod to cryptocurrency. Yeah, because the plan is that Binance would like to, launch an exchange where they will accept fiat currencies to to trade, because currently Binance doesn't accept fiat money to buy cryptocurrency, but they're looking into launching something in Singapore by year-end exchange that accept hard currencies to buy into cryptocurrencies. And just yesterday, right, the central bank and SGX, they have actually developed a blockchain settlement system where it shortened the time between you pay and the time when you actually get the your trade, your securities. Yeah. So as you can see, right, I mean, the most restrictive is like China, but still people find a way to actually overcome all these restrictions, right? Because they see a real need for this technology, for this payment system. Hence, people will prevail in the end. And, ultimately, I think about it, when the millennials, the younger generation, begin to adopt Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies more and more, as in like Japan and Korea, the governments have no choice but to really rethink their policy, because then they will lose the votes of these people. That's what I think. But basically, you will see that even in countries where the restrictions are so restricted, people find a way, right? And it is not really enforced, right? Although the rules are in place, you see the richest people are still, they are in China and they are crypto entrepreneurs. And while on the other hand, you see countries like Singapore, they really attract a lot of investments in cryptocurrencies, related to cryptocurrencies, because of the more liberal stance that they are taking. So yeah, that's what I think, right? Basically, that's ultimately, I think the regulations will be more friendly to this new technology. Yeah. But I agree that they will regulate what they can. So for example, they will put in more regulations on like exchanges having, a high amount of capital, so that not everybody will be able to operate that kind of exchange. Yeah, that's how I see. And yeah, I think in next episode I will be talking about more on the adoption, and we'll see why, that's further will support the case where I think why governments will be more pro-friendly to cryptocurrencies in the future. Yes, so thank you very much for listening and watching, and have a great day. And if you like this episode, please subscribe. Thank you.